Hey guys, Psychotics here. I got another video. Today we're going to be starting a series. Going to be doing a new account, and we're going to try to blast our way into RTA as a free-to-play player. Um, so, how I'm going to do this? I've already gone through up to selective summon time, as I did this last summon here. The reason I did that was I think that's there's not really much you can do in the early stages other than making sure you get Aether and getting your 3 stars on the way, and 3 star on the zones, that is. Oh, we got Momo. Okay, that's good. It's always nice to start out your summon with a 3 star you can use. Um, the only other thing I've done is made sure I had fodders in every time that I can so that I can get started on that experience. It's not much, but it's a little bit, and every little bit helps. So, what we're gonna do with select the summon is gonna be a little bit different than what you might typically be recommended. Is we're gonna be looking for the water 5 stars, says Chloe or Sigrid. And the reason for that is we want to blast our way into Wyvern 13 as soon as we can so we can start stacking that speed set gear, crit set gear, and just turn that into a strong RTA team. Speed sets are probably the strongest set in RTA. As far as your 4 set pieces, the immunity set is arguably just as important, but for 4 sets, crit and speed will do just fine to get us started till we build up our A13 and forward. So we're going for Wyvern 13 here. The reason we're not going for a farmer is because we're going to get free Spirit Tieria at 210. She comes with 15 molas. She's going to carry us through the farming without any issues, really. She's going to do more damage with 15 molas than any other champion we have. Even Vildred, it's going to take too much of an investment to get him to that same level. And he's not going to help us with Wyvern 13, and he's barely usable in RTA, I would say. He's mostly there just to imprint, so. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started in our summons. We're going to go ahead and go do these real fast. See what we get. Talk through once we get to the board. So the only thing to note on this is we did get a Water's Origin, which is nice, but at the same time, it's not what we're looking for, right? We want those Wyvern killers. So we're going to keep rolling here. Dingo is not what we're looking for, and nothing else good with it, so we just move on. Like I said, we're looking for the 5 stars. Nope. That's all 3 stars. So we're moving on. So we did get a 5 star. We did get Ken. He is really strong. Ken and Corvus, like that would be a good team you could push with Golem, but Wyvern is just stronger as far as getting into RTA. So Lysaria is another good one that you could pick up if you're not pushing for Wyvern, but like I said, Wyvern is what we're going for, so that's what we're going to aim for with our summons. Bloodstone is always nice, but again, we want those ice 5 stars. So Corinne, if we got a 5 star with that, that would have been amazing, but we didn't, so let's keep moving here. Nothing there, so we just keep summoning. So we got Abyssal Crown. This would be one of the exceptions I could consider making, is if I got like a Corinne or a Clarissa as well as the Abyssal Crown. Might be worth taking just because Abyssal Crown is so good. But it's only good if you have the mages to use it in RTA. But I am going for the 5 star waters. So, like I said, we'll just keep summoning here. Hopefully get it. I'm just getting a lot of blanks here. So a lot of Rosa Organas. Water's Origin again. Dust Devil, but yeah, nothing there. Full 3 stars, go ahead and skip that. Water's Origin. El's Knife, nothing there. Rod Amaryllis. Rod's another one you could consider taking if you had like an Angelica in it, like a Corinne as well. Because Rod is really good in both PvE and PvP. So you could consider that as well, but I want the 5 stars. Who do we got? We got Tywin. Tywin is probably not worth taking right now. Um, his kit is just outdated. Like if he needs something. Um, there's better CR pushers. There's better defense breakers. There's better knights. Just in general, he just doesn't do a whole lot. So that's my thoughts on Tywin. I did start with Tywin on my main account when I started over a year ago, so it is important to note. We did get Sigurd. Okay, so and we got some others and Dreamblade and Terran Guard. So this is what we're looking for. This is kind of what you want. We got Sigurd, 5-star. We got a 4-star artifact, which is really good too. Moonblade is amazing in RTA. We also got Terran Guard. He's a 3-star. That's really good for Wyvern. Mist Chain as well is usable on Wyvern with the right artifact and setup. So this is what we're going to go ahead and take here. We're just going to go ahead and hit confirm. Now we're going to go ahead and do these summons real fast since we still are on the Valentine's event. Here's is good for our Abyss push that we're going to need to do for pushing through Abyss. So, oh, we did get a 4 or 5-star here. Let's see what we get. It is an artifact. It is a Silver Rain, which is, it's okay. Definitely better for farming than anything else. Muchacha is good fodder. Okay, we got another 3 or 4 or 4 or 5-star here. Let's see what we get. A 4-star artifact here. And we got Speculum. I mean, we'll probably put it on Sigurd to start because it's probably better than any 3-star artifacts we have so far. We got Clary, that's great. We can go ahead and start leveling her up as well. And our last one on the 10 free summons here is Carrot. Start her specialty change, probably leader. We're not going to rush her specialty change. So important to note, when you're looking at banners, unless you plan on pitying the banner, I wouldn't recommend summoning for them because you're better off summoning Covenants for the chance at the Moonlights and other 5-stars that you might need. Unless it's just one that's just super amazing. Limiteds, I would recommend rolling on the banners. But if you're free to play, you got to be careful. You don't want to waste all your summons on a banner if you can't finish it. This one I would recommend rolling on just because of the shop instead of the pity mechanic. But like I wouldn't roll on a Tenembria banner as a free-to-play account because unless you plan on using her in RTA and you have enough to pity her, it's not worth it. If you aren't going free-to-play and you want to spend money, this pack is pretty decent. $10, you get a 5-star artifact, 5-star champion, and 8 other summons. But we're just going to skip that because we are going to be free-to-play. Well, let's go ahead and open up our Epic Pass, get our Leafs, and let's go ahead and get our mail. Got the login rewards. And we're going to get Mercedes. Now, I'm not going to use Mercedes because I'm never going to use her and I don't want to invest in her. Even if I leveled her up, she's not going to provide me anything because you can't fodder her, right? So you can't even use her as a 4-star fodder. So she's just going to sit there for now. Let's go ahead and collect our resources here while we can before we go back into adventure mode. All right, so now we're going to talk about how we're going to approach the rest. So we definitely want to get our 5-star here in, and I would definitely recommend keeping Ross in because Ross is going to be so good when you get him specialty changed, I would recommend keeping him in. As far as the 3 stars, I would probably put any other 3 star you're gonna use for your team, or 4 stars if you have them. And I would do a setup like this with one monster. The reasoning behind that is, as you're going through, it's pretty easy to get through 110 without and 10 or episode 1 without any real struggle with supporters and such. So I would recommend running your Ross to level, your Sigrid to level, another champion that you're going to use to level, and then a fodder, and just go from there. That'll allow you to keep your fodders build up, so you're not going to hit a wall where you can't promote your Ross or you can't promote your, in this case, my Terranor Guard. So that's how I have this set up. I'm going to go ahead and run through the rest of 110, and when we get to where we start unlocking more content, I'll be sure to do another video. Thanks for watching. Please tune in for the next episode of this, and like and subscribe, hit the follow button if you're on Twitch, and thanks for watching, everybody.